have the Boxycharm for January, and this is actually my subscription box. A lot of you guys in my PR unboxing said that you guys would like a try on and an unboxing of my box. So here it is. And a lot of times I also take advantage that if I get something duplicate in my box, I try to do giveaways for you guys. So follow me on my Instagram. That's where I mainly do giveaways. It's really hard to do giveaways here on YouTube just because it's a lot harder to get in contact with people. But if you're following me on Instagram, definitely follow down below. I also have my TikTok, and everything else social media related is down below. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in. And like I said, this box is not a PR box. This is my subscription box that I pay for myself. I am subscribed to Boxycharm, just like their regular box, the luxe box, and the premium box, and I pay for it myself with my own moolah. And so I do get to choose some of the products because, you know, now they have like the add-ons, they have the ability to choose certain things, but you do have to watch out on their Instagram and on their website for the days that you're able to do that. So I would definitely recommend that, just because it kind of like gives you some kind of control over what's going to come in the box. So this box is $25. Like I said, I pay for this one myself. I do have a link down below. I do get compensation if you use it. It's always down there. And no kind of pressure or anything like that to use it at all. I'm just being real with y'all. Anyways, so my box is version number 22. And the first thing in here is the Pretty Vulgar Undercover Concealer. So it's supposed to be a Lightwell Gel Serum Concealer. It's $25, and it says that it's supposed to brighten the complexion and cover dark circles. I do try this in the try on portion of this, and I was kind of bummed when I saw this in my box. I'm in the shade 63, the middle ground. This is the one that I got. And the reason why that I'm going to tell you is that I feel like this shade is a little too dark for me. It's more of a corrector shade for me. It's kind of like that peachy shade. But as a dark under eye color, I feel like it doesn't look well. It actually makes my under eyes look darker. And the reason I know that is because I actually tried this shade on when they sent us they sent out little packages with shades on there. And this was one of the shades. And actually on the website, it asked you like, which one of them matched you? And I said to them, none of them did. The lightest one was too light, and the medium one I just felt was too dark. So I wasn't excited when I saw it, because I thought that they would take that into consideration and not send me this. And I'm just being 100% honest with you guys. So I thought that they would be like, okay, nothing matched her, let's just not send that to her. But I was a little bit pleasantly surprised, and you'll see it on the try on portion how I use this. So that is $25. The next thing is the Ace Beauty Eyeshadow Palette. This is worth $34.99, and this is the packaging. And I actually did pick this out when it was time to pick out something, and this is in the shade Vintage Dawn. So this one is the palette, and it comes with a mirror, the one with all the fun colors. If you saw my regular month unboxing, I had the Scarlet one, so you could choose from either of these. So let me go ahead and show you the Scarlet one. If you want to see a look with the Scarlet one, you can see that on my other unboxing, but this one is more like pinky and reds in there, and this one would just seem like more fun to me. So this is the reason that I picked this one. So let me go ahead and swatch these for you guys. And I do the look that I have on with this palette. So those are the first 4 shades, and there is a nice, oh, where's my do-rag? There is a nice mixture of shimmers and mattes in here. So this is row number 2, a lot of oranges and coppers and browns. And then the last one is these. Is that not fun? I just thought that this was just like a fun palette. So I do a look using this in the try on portion. And the next thing is the Skin & Co. Roma Truffle Therapy Face Gommage. And this is an exfoliating cream. It says a rich texture and soothing fragrance. Truffle Therapy Face Gommage is a lush formula. It's supposed to give you like an Italian spa experience. So it is supposed to gently buff away at your skin, and this is worth $28. So let's go ahead and open this up. I don't have a good exfoliator right now, so this came at the perfect time for me to try it out. And ooh, oh, it kind of has like an it looks very, hopefully you guys are gonna be able to see that. It kind of reminds me of the St. Ives one. It kind of looks like that, like almost like little oats or something similar. So let me see if it says anything here, but it says black winter truffle extract. Oh, it has apricot seed powder and sweet almond oil. So that's probably why it looks very similar to me, because the apricot scrub from St. Ives is super famous for that. And it looks very similar, and it kind of smells like it too. So I guess this is the high-end version of the St. Ives one. So we'll see how it feels on the skin, because I have heard that a lot of those little apricot seeds, you have to be super, super careful and like not use anything that has like really harsh, you know, edges like that, because you're literally cutting into your face. So I don't know if these are like rounded or they're, I don't know, these are really smaller and like, oh damn it, these are smaller and they feel like gentler. Is that a word? They feel more gentle than the St. Ives one. The St. Ives one is like, you feel like you're going to town on your face, just like wacha, wacha. So this might be a more delicate version of that. So I will definitely be trying that out. And then the next thing is the Avent Skincare 8-Hour Radiance Renewal Sleeping Mask. I want to say I already own this. Did I get this in my PR box last month? I think so. So I can't really claim to them that I already have this, because it actually came in my PR box, and this is with $107. You already know when prices are like that, I'm just like, you better restore my whole freaking face, because that is just too much. So this is supposed to make you look youthful and beautiful, and supposed to tighten your skin. So if I already have this, I will go ahead. I'm almost sure that I do have this and I have tried it. I'm almost sure. Let me see what it looks like. Oh, this one's closed. I don't want to open it because I feel like I already own this. Let me see if I have it, and I'll be right back. Okay, I was mistaken. I'm gonna keep this baby. What I have from last month's PR box, I think it was my PR box or my, who knows, I have way too many boxes that come in for me to keep track of. But what I do have is the Supreme Hyaluronic Acid Anti-Oxidizing Dual Moisturizer from the same brand, and I remember it being super pricey, so I was like, I'm gonna try this out. But this has vitamin C and hyaluronic acid, while this one is a sleeping mask, so I will definitely give this a go. I'm all about sleeping mask. I love the Glow Recipe watermelon one. Oh god, I got that in my, I want to say in my premium box. So this is just, oh, it smells, oh, it smells really, really nice. Oh, I could just smell that all night. I love this. So this has shea butter. It has rice, bran pantol, polydecine. I feel like Harry Potter right now. What the hell? But it's supposed to make you look youthful and nice and wake up like, so I will definitely add this into my skincare routine and use that as a night mask and see how I like it. But I don't know if you guys can see that on my hand. Like, maybe you can tell a difference. No. But this one is like super hydrated, and it almost like has this film of like youthfulness on it. And that's where I put that mask on. So hopefully it'll do the same to my face and just, pow, like make me, I swear, like as you hit 30, you're like all about skincare. Trust me on that. You're like, I need a little, like a little something, something. So that is $107. And the last thing in here is what I actually have on my lips. You will see it by itself. I actually have a lip gloss on it because this was kind of drying. This is, I don't even know how to pronounce that. I want to say Queen, but it's not Queen. It's Queen, I don't know. But this is in the shade Thick Skin, and it's a beautiful peach shade, but it is a little drying on the lips, so I did add a lip gloss over top of it. I had never heard of this brand, and I feel like it's inspired by Game of Thrones somehow, because if you see the Q here has a dragon, and you know You know Daenerys was mother of dragons. So this is a matte liquid lip stain and is worth $17. It's supposed to be full coverage and it's supposed to be a matte liquid lip satin. I hate when companies do that. That is so annoying. When it's like, is it matte or is it satin? Like, which one is it? Just like when they say like matte and glossy together. Dude, is it matte or is it glossy? Stop it. Just pick one. Pick one. To me, this is matte. When I really tried it on, it is like matte. So yeah, so if you want to see the try on portion, I'm going to jump into that now. I basically try the lip, the concealer, and the eyeshadow palette. For the first thing I'm going to try on is the Pretty Vulgar Concealer. This is in the shade 63, the middle ground. I'm a little bummed that they sent me this because in my quiz, when they asked me what shade matched me from this Pretty Vulgar little, they sent like little samples. I said, none of them matched me. Though none of them had matched me. So I'm a little disappointed that they sent it to me because I just feel like it doesn't really match me. So I'm just gonna use this more as a corrector because it looks like a little peachy shade. And I feel like, is it me or did that work really nicely as a corrector? So let me go ahead and use this just lightly as a corrector because as you can see there, it's more of a nice peachy shade. It does have a little bit of more yellow undertone than peachy. So I think that this would be better for someone else as a concealer, but I'm going to use it as a corrector. So I feel like it did. Okay, focus camera, focus. I feel like it really did help conceal a little bit. So let me go ahead and apply some concealer over this, put my powder on, and I will be right back. Okay, so I finished off my face. I feel like it worked really nicely as a corrector. I used my concealer over it and I feel like it worked really nicely. I'm really surprised. So I think I like this more as a corrector than a concealer because the ones that I got just did not, when I wear it by itself, it just does not cover enough. But as a corrector, the peachy shade that I got was really useful for covering my dark ass circles. So second thing that I'm gonna try in here is the Ace Beauty Vintage Dawn. So when they did the little choice, I picked this one out of the palettes. In my PR box, I got the other one. So I will link my other video around here in a card. If you want to check that one out, I use the other one, the Scarlet, what is it called? Scarlet Dusk. This is the Vintage Dawn. I picked this one because I feel like the shades are just very different and fun. So I thought that this would kind of get me out of my little comfort zone. I feel like it's a fun palette. So let's go ahead and dip in here. And I already have my primer on. I put some of Miss Anastasia Beverly Hills primer, which I've been obsessed with. And we're going to start with Daybreak. I'm going to use this beautiful bright yellow as my transition shade. And okay, it's not as bright going on with a fluffy brush, but that's okay because I don't want it to be way too pigmented for that area. But I have to say, I have been really impressed with this Ace Beauty palettes. I really have loved them and enjoyed using them. Like I said previously, I know Boxycharm, like way back when we got the Grandiose palette, and that palette works like a dream. Just a light little wash of yellow there. I think I'm going to play with all the reds and coppers in here. And next shade I'm going to play with is this Grand Canyon. It's just a beautiful dark orangey shade. And I'm just going to apply that slightly underneath that yellow all the way through the crease. This one's looking a little bit patchy, but just blend until it blends in. Sometimes shadows do that, where they look funky at first, but then the more you blend, the more it looks better. So just doing that and I still want to leave like that little halo of that yellow. And I'm going to be playing with a lot of colors today. Then I'm going to take the shade Golden Hour, which is this beautiful shimmer here, and apply that to the outer part of my lid. And then using that same brush, I'm going to use Serengeti, which is this beautiful gold, and I'm going to apply this to the rest of the lid. Okay, so this one isn't applying as nicely, so I'm going to definitely wet it because it's not like going as smooth as some of their other shimmers do. So I am going to wet this one just to get the kind of pigmentation that I really want from it. And I did get a little bit of fallout, just so you have that forewarning that if you're going to use this, that you probably want to do your eye look first. I always have the bad habit of always doing my makeup first. I don't know why, and I've tried to get into the habit of doing my eyes first, but it's so hard for me to. And then I'm going to use the sun, which is this beautiful light yellow, and do that on the inner corner. It's not as light as I had wanted it to be, but... So let me do the other eye. Then for underneath the lash line, I'm gonna go in with Cactus, which is just this beautiful like army green, and just apply that really close to the lash line. To complete the look, what I did was add a little bit of this Total Intensity. I don't even know if they make this anymore, but this is by Prestige, and this is in the shade Emerald, Outrageous Emerald, and I put that in my waterline. And then I'm going to use the Thick Skin by Queen. I want to say Queen Ving. It looks like Queen, but it has a V instead of the U, right? Yeah. So I'm not sure how you pronounce this. This kind of reminds me, the packaging, it has like a little dragon on it. Kind of reminds me of Game of Thrones. And this is in the shade Thick Skin, which to be on YouTube, you need some thick skin. So this is a matte liquid lipstick. So let's just see. It's more of a weird formula. Huh. I've never tried something like this before. Usually they're either like moussey or runny, and this one's neither. So this is what the lip color looks like. It's an okay like peachy shade for me. I'm gonna add some lip gloss to it because I feel like it's a little too drying for me. I'm gonna finish my eyes and come back for my final thoughts on the box. For my final thoughts, I have to say I enjoyed everything in the box except for the lip product. I wish this wasn't so drying, but I know that I could wear it with like a lip gloss on top or put like a lip balm underneath it to kind of make it a little bit more moisturizing. So overall, I really enjoy this box. There wasn't like any like total bummer product for me. So far this box is a go for me. I really enjoyed everything in here. Let me know your thoughts. What did you get? Did you get something different? What do you guys think of my subscription box compared to my PR box? I feel like I got like totally different things from my PR box, but obviously my box that I'm subscribed to is based on my quiz. It's based on the things that I do as far as giving feedback to them. So yeah, the only thing weird to me was that I did give feedback that I felt like this didn't match me, so I felt like it was weird that it came in the box, right? I mean, I'm not mad because I was able to make it work, but if I wasn't able to make it work, I would have been really upset because I'm like, I told you, it don't match me. Anyways, let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, for subscribing. If you're not subscribed, hit that little red button. Follow me on my links down below, and at the end of this video, as always, I will have little other videos available of mine if you guys want to keep watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.